So, this is Sam's last day of being in Cambodia. She'll be leaving at 3 o'clock. Then they'll be going to Phnom Penh, staying there overnight, and flying up tomorrow night. So I'm gonna surprise her. She's not expecting this. I'm gonna see if she's awake and ask her a few questions that maybe you guys would enjoy. And I'll post this later because our Wi-Fi is out. So let's see. Sam? We want to ask you some questions, Sam. Me and my Facebook friends and homies.
Are you live?
No, we don't have Wi-Fi right now, so we're going off of a few questions I want to ask you about your experience being here. Okay, so.
Hi guys.
So, the first question is, did you enjoy your time being here?
Yes, I did enjoy my time being here and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Okay. What is at least one thing that you would suggest for them if somebody went on a short-term mission trip or a long-term mission trip? Something really important that you should bring or that you forgot to bring?
I don't know. Like, something that I always think of, and it's not really like something huge, but just like pictures of your family and like notes from your family, because it was one thing that I was like, I'm not going to bring that because I don't want to get kicked out of the other country, but bring them because you'll miss your family, especially if it's long term, because that might be your only like means of seeing them.
Okay. So, another thing that people might want to know, how did you enjoy the foods being here? New foods, new experiences. What was one of the best new foods that is a main food group that you would eat like at a mealtime, a normal person would eat? And what is one experience that changed your thought process on something, anything?
The food group is probably, I want to say fried bananas, but that's
a
not
snack.
real.
It's a snack.
Probably fried noodles with vegetables and either chicken or pork or no meat at all, just the vegetables. And it comes with egg. That one, love it. You can get it on the side of the road. Amazing. Not that I would say get food on the side of the road, but that happens. And the other thing, an experience that changed kind of how I looked at things, is the other day we went to the floating villages of the refugees from Vietnam, and it was just such a humbling experience seeing how they live, and they cannot touch land at all. And like I can talk on and on and on about them, but that was a really humbling experience. And these people live in a box smaller than our bedroom for their whole life and can't go onto land, and they just stay there.
And what would you encourage people? Would you encourage them to go on a mission trip, and why?
I would. I'd say every Christian should go on a mission trip, even if it's just for a week or two, at least once in their life, because it opens up your eyes and shows you like how people can love even when they have nothing. Like, these people have absolutely nothing, and we're so privileged in Canada and the States and like other places to have so much stuff, and we take a lot of it for granted. And just the fact that they have nothing and they still love God and see His love, it's just shown to you more. It's a really cool experience, and you should do it.
Alright. How about for journaling? Do you encourage them to journal and write things if they go on a mission trip? Do you encourage them to write all their experiences down, or is it something that's, I don't want to do it, and you won't ever need it?
Okay, it's something where you're like, wow, this is so time consuming, and right now I'm catching up on my journaling because I want to have every single day, because 10 years from now I'm not going to remember every single detail unless I write it down, and I want those memories and I want to remember those for the rest of my life. So I'd say if you want a mission trip, journal it, even if it's just a week or two. Journal it every single day, everything that you want to remember, even the smallest things, like the child smiled at me. Like 10 years from now, that can mean a lot to you.
Okay, thank you, Sam, for your time. You continue your journaling, and we're out.